y'all, it's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Today is August the 18th, Sunday, 2019, and on today's video, I'm going to give you my 120-hour review of the 2019 Wright 36i Stander. So let's get right to it. I bought this back in, I believe it was February of 2019, and have accumulated, of course, I'm actually at 119.3 hours. We'll call it 120. So the very first question people probably are wondering, if you're looking at this mower, is, since I've had it this long, would I buy the mower again? The resounding answer is, of course, yes. It's an awesome mower. However, I'm going to say this. If I had to do it over again, that wouldn't be the first mower I would buy. And let me explain why. I'm in Atlanta and it's very, very hilly. In fact, as I'm thinking over all the properties that I service, every single one of them has a hill. Some of them steeper than others. When I sit there and look at some of you guys on YouTube, and you know, you're out in Texas or Florida or up north, maybe Ohio, or you know, everything you're cutting is bored flat. You can't understand how envious we are down here of having completely flat yards. The reason is because, well, it's just easier, number one. Number two, you don't get those little places that you scalp, and the lines that you leave when you're side sloping. But be that as it may, that's what we have to work with. So what would I have gotten first? Well, I would have gotten a 48-inch walk behind. And the reason for that is because those mowers are much easier to handle and cut side slopes. Now don't get me wrong, this mower behind me is a freaking billy goat. That thing, I have gone up, if you go straight up and down the hill, I've gone up some stuff that I'm sure Ed Wright probably would be like, you know what, you're out of spec on that degree of hill, don't do that. Especially side sloping. But the mower has unbelievable traction. Now, I have gotten in trouble one time with this mower. In fact, on the right side of my house, I cut my neighbor's lawn, and it's a very steep hill. The mower has no problem at all going up and down it, but in order, when I do that, I have to do a hammerhead turn real fast when I go up to come back down. So I normally will side slope it, and I guarantee you the degree that that hill is, the guys at Wright would be like, you shouldn't be using that mower on that hill. But anyway, I do. I have figured out a good way to counterbalance it with the way that I stand on the mower and stuff. But one time I was side sloping it on that hill, actually 2 weeks ago, and I had to jump off the mower or it would have flipped. The mower just went down the hill and all was well, but it scared me a little bit, needless to say. But anyway, that's not the point. The problem is all zero turns, whether they're stand up or sit down, have a problem side sloping because the front wheels, there's no control, they're just caster, and they're going to always want to go with gravity. There are some zero turn mowers. The one that comes to mind is the one of the professional Cub Cadets. It's actually got a steering wheel. It's a zero turn, but the front wheels are controlled by the steering wheel, so it will hold a slope very well. And I know that, you know, Wright has some mowers that are you can get the double wheels on and stuff like that, but any zero turn is going to have a little bit of a problem. Hence the reason that I would buy a 48-inch walk behind first. I still would buy this mower. I love this mower. It's really fast, it cuts good, and it's my primary mower. I have this and I have a Honda HRX 217 that I use on some properties. Now, what has gone wrong? What has failed on this mower? And I'm going to give you the very long list of things now. Nothing. Nothing's broke, nothing's failed. The mower starts instantly. It hasn't failed to start. There's nothing on the mower that has gone wrong. There is one little weirdness. The left side tire, rear tire, it loses about a pound of air a day, and has done that since the day I got it. Yeah, I know I could take it back to the dealer, but I don't have time. I'm mowing grass 6 or 7 days a week, and it's no big deal. I'll probably, if it ever slows down, probably in October, maybe get the dealer to look at the wheel. I don't know. But I just, you know, I know it's a thing, so I just keep an eye on the pressure anyway. So, but nothing has gone wrong. My maintenance, I'm very aggressive with maintenance, meaning I do all my own maintenance. The first, or after the first like 10 hour interval, your oil and filter change, they recommend a 100-hour oil change, and I think a 200-hour filter change. That's crazy. Now I use AMSOIL, okay? I use AMSOIL in everything I own, and I change the oil and filter every 50 hours. Now you guys are going to be going, that's crazy, Russell, why are you doing it? You're wasting blah blah blah. Well, one challenge I have to myself is I want to find out, and if Ed ever sees this video, or anybody that's had one of these Kawasaki, the FX, or the FX 600V, who has the most hours on the engine before it needed any major repair, either rebuild, a replacement, or whatever. I'm going to try to get, you know, I've heard these engines will go 1,500, 2,000 hours, so I'm going to try to exceed that. And I just, you know, I cut the maintenance interval in half. So it's just the thing I do. It's not that much money. So there's nothing better than clean oil and an engine. The air filter I will replace annually, and I'm going to do the hydraulic fluid and filter annually with AMSOIL. Once a week I take the air cleaner out and I'll vacuum around. I do this same thing with the Honda. I'll vacuum all the big particles of grass that's gotten in there, okay? Because we have Bermuda, it's very light and wispy and gets sucked up in there, and there's chunks of grass that will get in there. So I'll grease the casters probably at the end of the season. I bought some Zerk fittings, and I'll do a video on that. But that's pretty much it. There's no grease points on the mower. Nothing's failed. It's a great mower. So my advice to you is, if you are looking at a stand-up mower, now I have only ever driven or operated a 48-inch Ferris. I do like the mower. I just drove around the parking lot for quite a while. It's got really good suspension on the plate that you stand on, but the Wright mower, the reason I chose the Wright mower in the first place, this will tell you guys this, is because from everything that I've looked at and seen and people that have had these things, it's the heaviest duty mower out there. Okay, almost everybody uses the same engine. The components on the mower, the chassis, I wanted something that will last 3, 4, 5, 6,000 hours. So it remains to be seen. We'll see if I can do that. But I wanted this mower is kind of like the diesel engine, if you will, of the mower families out there. It's a very heavy duty mower. Yes, it's more expensive than some of the other mowers, but you know, all the mowers are good out there. Exmark, Ferris, Big Dog, Bobcat, but I don't think they're all the same heavy duty quality that the Wright is. So that's why I bought it. So if you're shopping mowers, check them out. You know, go do a demo. I didn't do that. I'd never used this mower before. I'd never used a zero turn before. I bought it, and it was comical, me trying to get it up on the trailer. But anyway, the mower has been fantastic. I hope that the next 120 hours, and I'll do another review, is as trouble-free as the last 120 hours. So with that being said, guys, thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't done so, please do so and hit that notification bell right next to the subscription button, and I will talk to you guys and see you on the next video.